You mean you're on BRB? I don't expect to see faces. Yeah, it's so the BRB was just like winding down. I wanted to make sure everybody finished doing their fishing before that was done, before I went back. So you're at work currently and it's Monday and 2 staff are off. No, oh, that sucks. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Most people, I'm pretty sure the majority of my viewers are also at work, so you're in good company here. Yeah, at work or working? We will say at work. One doesn't necessarily mean the other. So yeah, what we've been working on today is our supercomputer factory. And while I've been building, I realized that I needed a hell of a lot more plastic than and quick wire than I was currently making. So I've been distracted quite a bit. DM's always crazy leading up to the event. Oh, awesome. That's the pass it on event, right? Is indeed cool. That's such a cool thing to do for a community like the Satisfactory one. But yeah, I really appreciate you you stopping in and saying hi. No worries if you need to like disappear because of work stuff. I'm used to it, but I still appreciate you coming on in. Works for the Satisfactory community because they're all so awesome. Yeah, I completely agree. So Satisfactory. Oh yes, I did forget to turn off my music. Thank you. Aww, thank you for the gift subs, Cardi, and starting up our little hype train. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. So yeah, I was working on my supercomputer factory, and now I am working on increasing the amount of plastic we are making. Oops, did I do that? Thank you. You know what you did. Thank you so much. You did more? Oh no, you didn't. Hold on. No. Okay. Sorry, I just read the messages wrong. No, just 5. But 5 is plenty. Thank you so much. Ignore me. My brain is going crazy. Like the opposite of working, you're sitting there spending money instead. Yep. That is... yeah, that is basically the opposite of working. Oh dear. Anyway, let's while my brain decides to start working again. You know you like melting my brain by being very sweet, don't you? Let's just do a little box around these while we make some stuff. Go and things. Who needs a brain anyway? A brain is kind of important in this game. unfortunately. But unfortunately also, mine is getting quite tired because it was a very busy weekend, and now I am trying to think, and thinking is hard. I'm sure you play games that you need a brain for. Like, the sorts of things that people can build in any game is always very, very cool. So, I'm gonna get the power over here properly. Nope, right now? Nope, only dig. Well, I'm sure you do make things that need it though. Because some of the stuff you can build in Minecraft is incredible. Digging and falling in caves. Okay, falling in caves does not need a brain. Kind of needs the opposite. So, priority power switch before I forget to do it. Beep. Hope you enjoy your extra emotes. Sure, it helps digging because it's already a lack of blocks, but caves have enemies that fight me. But you like things that fight you. Actually, let's bring it from this one, so we just kind of have to loop it over there rather than go in a weird corner thing. Or do we just start boxing this in already? So I sort of hadn't decided how we were gonna build any of this. I am very bad at planning. So, like, those people that do these events are a mystery to me. I am very bad at actually, like, forward planning things like this. I kind of see what happens and kind of go with whatever looks best at the time. Have you looked at Satisfactory Modeler? No, I haven't heard of it. Do these not give you power? It's helped you with numbers. Oh, cool. I use, when I need confirmation that I've done it correctly, which is quite often, I tend to go for Satisfactory Calculator. The website one. Feel like that works pretty well. But I will definitely check out a different one if you're recommending it. Do these seriously not give you power? I thought they did. Because I very rarely use anything else. Where's my game having funny few minutes? Add the thing you need, set what numbers. A minute, then it's clicking and dragging. It used to use the site, but Calculator site lied to you about numbers and you refused to go back. But the tool site was your go-to until Satisfactory Modeler. Fair. Yeah, if the numbers weren't right, then definitely not helpful. Oh, I know what the problem is. I did this before. I forgot to turn on the priority power switch. I also need to name it. So, like, nothing's getting power. Because this isn't on. Really helps. Got recommended a new online tool that just released last week called Satisfactory Factories. Designers setting up modular factories with imports exports. Thank you, Cube Miser. Thank you. It's always cool to see the different tools and stuff. So I like Satisfactory Calculator because I can, like, while it's not the best, I can access it on my phone, so I can just check a few things. Because usually what I do is I work it out, like, by hand. And then confirm that I've gotten the numbers right in the end. So, like, I thought I did all the math for that on stream, but then I think I worked something else wrong or forgot about something. And yeah, that was not fun, realizing that. Then I had to go and work it out. So yeah, that's all of the oil in this place. And then there's more over here and more over here. Manual thinking? Wow, I know, right? So 120, 60, 120, and 60. So we have 360 oil. So let's start this, shall we? 360 oil. So we want to make plastic. Somebody was saying that recycled plastic actually is better than just making the plastic straight up. So if I make everything into rubber and then make all of the residue into fuel, because 360 oil will make 240 plastic, and then the heavy residue can do whatever it likes. So if I make it all into rubber first, or I'll make an amount of it into rubber first and see how much plastic we end up with, because you can not personally check the numbers, but I believe it gives more plastic per oil after all the processing. Yeah, because the thing is, I don't know if it's going to give me enough plastic still, but I want to try and get like the most I can out of this, and I might end up doing some like overclocking or something. But if I make 360, if I use 360 oil, that'll give me 240 rubber and 240 heavy. The heavy can be used to make fuel. That's not going to be enough fuel to do the same amount of rubber, but I could just make as much as I can, and then I'll still have some. So 240 heavy will turn into and then 80 160 fuel. So then we use 160 rubber and 160 fuel. Make 320 plastic, which is still nowhere near enough. I overclocked those machines fully, maybe, but I don't think I've got enough shards for that. Oh, I was wrong. I have plenty of shards for that. I must have processed a few more because they're all slooped up in the my main base. Gonna need to redo the pipes because this is not gonna one pipe is not going to do all of this. Don't need to redo them too much. Just take this out. Yeah, so that's 120. This one, is this going to be 120 as well then? Wait, no. 150. And 300. Okay. So each of these pipes are going to be doing 400. Using the recycled rubber plastic method, it's possible to make 900 rubber / plastic from 300 crude oil. Cool. Well, I've just times what I've got by... I've got 360 oil. I guess because we're not getting as much fuel from rubber as we do. Do we get more fuel from plastic? Nope. Fuel. Thank you, game. No, we get less. So I don't have, I only have the recipe for recycled plastic, not recycled rubber. Assuming there's another one. Oh, unless... This should have finished. Yeah, awesome. What we got? Charcoal and coke steel ingot. Nope, and... Probably not. No. Basic iron ingot. That's interesting. I've already got the pure iron ingot though. Maybe having to make the fuel directly is part of it, since you're not using all of your rubber if you make all of them into rubber. Yeah, maybe. Just put 900 plastic a minute and 900 rubber a minute into Satisfactory tools and use 600 crude to do it all so it's possible. Okay. Really messes them up though. Yeah, it's one of those that I feel like I'm gonna have to like trial and error a little. But we have, because I've overclocked, we now have 900 oil, I think. So 300 a minute, 150 a minute, so that's 450. 300 a minute. $150 a minute, so that's another 450. So yeah, now we have 900 a minute. That can make 600 rubber and heavy. And 400 fuel, which means just doing it this way means that we can make 800 plastic. We're looking for 1,000. I need 1,008 plastic. It's like you said though, using some of it to make it fuel directly might be better. $1,100 rubber, 1,100 plastic, 734 crude. Really? So it's telling you it's possible. Is it telling you how? I'm only trying to make plastic as well. I'm not trying to make rubber. Oh, yeah. I bet it does tell you how, but I want to work this out. Hide the screen. Oh dear. Okay. So for every 4 fuel, it can make one plastic, or for every 12. No. Okay. Looks like you need some additional alternate recipes to do it. Yeah, I don't have this one, which I believe would be the recycled rubber. You know what? Let's just make what I can. And I'll start with half of this. I'll just start working with half of this and see where we go. Yeah, I'm only like streaming for like a bit more than an hour more, so it'll probably take me that long to get this going, and then I'll have a look for next stream. I'll do some homework again. How did we manage before our recipes? We didn't know. That's the thing. Before our recipes, there was no alternative, so we just managed. To just go straight into making rubber with the byproduct. We're using half of what we've got, so 30 per minute. No, that's not what I was meant to be looking for. 15. Well, this will be quite the undertaking as well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9, 10. Well, big rock in the way. Was it 4 or 5 that I did this at? Oh, it was like 4.5, wasn't it? Big rock in the way? Don't you mean building corner? Yeah, apparently. Freestanding art installation. Ooh, even better. I've been kind of building around the environment. I probably should start sort of building with it. I'm not very good at like the particularly creative side of things. a much more like right angles and symmetry is pretty in this game. Encase it in a glass box and add lights. That's an idea. Build with the environment, is that fix-it approved? Well, if it's not impacting efficiency, they can't complain. I don't know, I don't... Ooh, whoops. Wow, okay, I've fallen enough that I actually need an inhaler. I need to make more inhalers. Yeah, for me it's less about like not having the time to do it and more about not really knowing how to. Made some modular 5x5 boxes and that's as far as I'm going with beautifying my factories. Completely fair. Yeah, not every factory has to be pretty. Like, not every factory has to be efficient. But I kind of want to try and do both. It's kind of, I've just kind of challenged myself to do this with this one. Trying to be efficient and pretty, and it's quite a lot. Why it's taking me so long to get to the new stuff, because I'm trying to get everything in a way that I'm happy with before moving on, and it's yeah, it's a lot. I'm very picky. Okay, so we've boxed that into the foundation level. Now let's try and build a box around it. Which level am I building up to? Probably there? Because then I can like... Or do I leave the top open too? Yeah, let's do 6 high. Yeah, trains are a fun thing to work out how to make look good. I improved my way of doing it from last time, but I still don't think I've done massively well because I've only got so much like patience to try and make these things look good. Oh, what did you learn about trains? If you rear-end a train while the train you're in is attempting to brake, it doesn't automatically derail both frames. Really? Because in my experience, it does. You not remember that stream? Unless I wasn't braking enough by the time I got there. Oh, if both trains are moving but the forward one is moving slower. Okay, mine were... one was moving, one was not. So, yeah, fair enough. Here we go. Art. Probably feel better about trains once I have major locations on the map linked up. Yeah, it's a thing. Mine aren't quite... I'm not quite there yet, but I did really enjoy playing with trains the last time. So, how many did we get to here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I need 15. So if I can fit one more here. Then I could back on. This is just a pipe that we need down here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. Really need to try building a train traffic circle right where Panda is building right now to make the trains more efficient. Cool. I'm sure you can manage. Oh, I rename all of my stations to things that I'm actually going to remember where they are. Well, in theory. I have one near a massive waterfall called Panda Falls. Because I fall down. A lot. And that's where my aluminium plant is. So yeah, little things like that. I also like rename them to, usually I rename them to like useful things. Like I've got I'm doing like a 2-track system. So I have ones that are counterclockwise and ones that are clockwise. Which is probably not gonna work eventually. Because they're all gonna get connected, but never mind. I've also like named some like turbo fuel and quartz and things like that. So it's, yeah, it depends how much into it you want to get. Doing a 2-lane system, yeah, I'm trying it. I did a one-lane system last time and was doing like lots of backs and forths, and then I did like and then I deleted it all and went in like everything was connected in like one loop. There were like a few loops that were coming off, and like every station had like a bypass track and then the one that went into the station. But yeah. it's interesting. Actually started them with left-hand drive, so that's the way it's going to be forever. Good. All of mine are left-hand drive because that's what I'm used to, because I live in the UK. And it's gonna confuse so many of you, chat. Actually, if I'm redoing things, I should make some blueprints first. Good idea. I'm really glad that I made the blueprint for my trains. Part of me wants to throw an electric tower in the center of your train tracks. It's... yeah, it's not necessary because you just move them, but it could be cool. I kind of thought about it after I'd already done so many, because I was thinking about it would be kind of nice just to be able to zip line through them all instead of just moving as fast as I can while on my hover pack. Bit different than usual for you in the US. Yeah, that is a little unusual, but if that's how it started, that's how it should continue. Okay, so we have our little rock here. It's kind of a shame that there were no critters inside this when I destroyed it, when I boxed it in, because that would be kind of cool. 2 lanes with a gap, every now and then a large tower with a connected battery underneath for power storage. That's not a bad idea. Right, so thing to think about now. Do I do this, or do I just do I make the pipe go around and then just continue over here? Because I feel like this is going to be really awkward to get everything together again. I think I'm going to change this. I really need to stop just letting myself fall. Thinking that I'm gonna be fine. Oh dear. Okay,